Hey fellas, service call is about a GFCI in a bathroom in this ceiling fan circuit. GFCI issue. They took the GFCI out and replaced it with a regular receptacle, and they can't get the ceiling fan work again. So we're gonna have to trace this. We're gonna have to trace this circuit out and replace a GFCI and try to figure this all out and get a GFCI back in there, because it is a wet location. Okay, we found the wire. We disconnected it from there. We're gonna put that in a Racketeer's box. Yeah, I'm at this outlet now because that ceiling fan wire is hooked up to this circuit. It goes a home run into here and from the panel box to this outlet. This outlet in turn turns a back porch outlet and one outlet in the garage. And so we disconnect that ceiling fan circuit. I'll go into more details about that fancy thing, but we're gonna replace it with the GFCI. So the customer stated that the problem started with the GFCI went dead. It broke. The husband replaced it with this regular outlet receptacle, and at the same time after that they had problems with the ceiling fan. The ceiling fan didn't turn on. So when the husband took the ceiling fan down, he noticed that it was some type of stranded speaker wire or doorbell wire, and so that's why they called me. So I'm gonna replace this with the GFCI. Yeah, I got this taken apart. So one of these pairs are the home run, and another of these pairs goes to the outlet in the garage. Then it goes from the garage to the back porch, and they had the ceiling fan with the speaker wire tied into the run going into the garage receptacle next to the water heater. I'm gonna put this back onto a GFCI. I'll show you guys how to do that. Which pair is the hot? What pair is the line side, and which is the load? Line and load. I separated these pairs through the little sheaves. You can see and now I gotta go turn the power back on. I could have did this live, but I didn't want no arcing because the outlet looked a little rusty. But now I'm gonna turn the power back on to see which is the hot coming in. And we put our meter. And we found the hot side. The left side is the hot side. So I'm gonna mark that the hot side. The line side, in this case, line and load. The line is your hot coming in, and your load you're coming out. I'm gonna mark this with some yellow tape. The next person would definitely know that's the hot side. Black goes on brass, white goes on the other one. You can see how this is one color, that's one color, and it tells you on the back this is the black wires. The white wires. Black on brass. White on the other one. Black on brass. That's how I like to do my wires. That's pretty good. This outlet box is broke. It's stripped out in there. Or it's cracked. One or the other, I can't see. But got a tip for y'all. Put Teflon tape around the screw. I can get my Teflon on there and just wrap it. So we got the GFCI replaced. Back in. Holding's not popping. We chased this out. So there's a home run somewhere in this room. This is the master bathroom, and the ceiling fan circuit is connected to this circuit, this GFCI circuit. We have a hot coming in from the panel to somewhere in this master bedroom, which in turn comes into this GFCI circuit. And they had this circuit connected to all the wet locations. So it's this GFCI is connected to the other bathroom's outlet. The outlet in the garage is by the water heater. And the back porch outlet is all connected to the circuit. And in this circuit, they have that ceiling fan. They tied in that ceiling fan circuit, and we're gonna go into detail about that. All right, fellas, I traced out these circuits. It goes from, they have a hot coming into the master bath GFCI, and they pick up all the wet locations with it. The master bath, the hall bath, the garage, and back porch outlets are all in this GFCI circuit. Someone at some point took a hot and neutral in the attic, hot neutral, splicing the hot neutral from the run from the hall bath to the garage, and they grabbed a hot neutral, no ground. I guess they didn't think they needed ground because it was GFCI protected. But whatever the case, no ground, just a hot neutral. And they spliced the hot side, and they brought it down to this fan switch. I guess it was like a typical, back in the old days, they put the lamp cord to the ceiling fans and draped it across. Well, this, but they just ran in the attic with this lamp cord.